Hello, hello everyone. My name is Mr. Fox Lejica, and I prefer to be called Mr. Fox. I will be your STEAM lab teacher. For all our returning students, welcome back. I miss you guys, and I look forward to working with you again for this school year, and we will be having a wonderful school year. And for all our new students, welcome to our school and welcome to STEAM Lab. So, to talk a little bit about what happens in STEAM Lab. As you know, STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So, what actually happens in STEAM Lab? So, we will start with science. What happens with science in STEAM Lab? And then we will move into what happens with technology, what happens with engineering, art, and math. How do we apply all of these things in STEAM Lab? Let's start with science. In STEAM Lab, we use hands-on projects and activities to learn how to apply science to real-world situations. We discuss the impact of science on our daily lives. We look at what scientists do to use natural laws and natural phenomena to make life better, to protect the world. For example, DNA. What is DNA? And how do scientists and engineers today use DNA to save lives, to create new medicine, even to cure cancer? So that's the kind of aspect of science we will be exploring in STEAM Lab. The other example is gravity. We learn the law of gravity and we understand how it works. But how do we use it in the real world? That's the aspect we'll be looking at. How scientists and engineers use the law of gravity to explore the world, to explore the universe, to discover other planets, and now even to colonize other planets. Look at how we landed on Mars, and we are landing on other planets, trying to improve lives on Earth. That's the aspect of science we look at in STEAM Lab. Technology. In STEAM Lab, we use technology as a tool to collect, organize, and analyze information to better understand our world, to solve real-world problems in a fast and smart way. For example, today you are using technology to learn. The school is now becoming a digital school. So that's what we are talking about here. And in STEAM Lab, we'll be using a lot of technology. We'll be learning how to use different technological tools available for you to learn, but also learn how to use the same technology to solve problems and innovate also, create new technology, better technology than today. So that's the way we will be looking at technology. A tool, but also on how to improve that tool, to make it better, to make it smarter, to make it more beautiful. That's what we do in STEAM Lab. No. And then there is engineering. The main difference between an engineer and a scientist is that a scientist tries to explain why things happen in this universe, in this world, while the engineer tries to solve the problem. The engineer's goal is to solve problems, to find solutions to problems. When a scientist finds that there is a natural laws that affect lives on Earth, the engineer will say, you know what, I understand that law, but I'm going to design something, I'm going to invent something that will prevent that law of nature from hurting us, from affecting us. That's why we see everything we have in this world, from the houses, cars, robots, and computers. All of these things are designed by engineers to solve the problems we have. And you guys are learning also how to solve many other problems, many challenges to come. So you will face those challenges and you will beat them. You will solve them and transform the world and save the world. And we add art to bring beauty and joy to the design, to the world. As you can see, things can be smart and beautiful at the same time. And then there is math. Yes, math. In STEAM Lab, we learn how to apply math in the scientific and engineering processes. We use numbers, shapes, patterns and values to add precision to our design and make predictions of the outcomes. So math is not an abstract concept in the STEAM lab. It becomes a living and experimental reality we have to use to in the building and in the designs to solve real world problems. But I will not finish to this introduction without telling you how much fun we have in STEAM Lab. A lot of projects bring a lot of fun. So guys, be prepared to work hard, learn, but also have a lot of fun in STEAM Lab. And that's it for today, guys. Once again, welcome back and welcome to our school and to our STEAM Lab. And I look forward to talking to you. Hopefully, by the end of the school year, we will be we'll have a chance to get together in our physical classroom. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe and healthy. And I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye for now.
Hi, students. My name is Mrs. Cunningham. I am so glad to meet you. I will be your new STEAM lab teacher, and we are going to be able to meet through video and video recordings a couple times a week. So I'm going to be teaching you all sorts of things with regards to science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And it'll be a continuation of some of the things that you'll be learning in class. We're going to do a lot of hands-on activities. I'm going to show you some things, and you're going to get to do things at home, and we can kind of work together to make some fun things. So let me give you a little overview of what STEAM is. So what exactly is science? Well, science is so important in what we have going on in our world right now, because with COVID-19, we have a ton of scientists who are hard at work trying to figure out about the virus and how it spreads, and more importantly, how we can create a shot. You know, you get your shots every year so that we can feel better and not get COVID. So they're doing some amazing things. So scientists, the main thing for them is not necessarily to have all the knowledge in the world, but to ask questions and try to discover what might be causing certain things. And just like you ask questions in class, we're going to be doing a lot of that with science. Asking questions can be good because it helps you gain more knowledge, and it gives you more openings to things that you could ask more questions about so you can learn more. The next part is technology. One of my favorite things. Technology are really a number of different tools that you can use to accomplish something. So for example, I am speaking to you through a camera and through the internet, and you're receiving my message on your computer or maybe on your iPad. So technology can do amazing things. It can enhance or make communication better. It can help you to do your math. If you have a calculator, you can do a printer. You can print out paper. And of course, let's not forget the phone also. So there's so many tools that you can use technology for to make things easier or better. Something simple, a tool that you might use every once in a while are scissors, right? They're scissors. They're not necessarily technology, but it's a tool that you use to cut paper. It's something you do to get something done, and technology can help us with that. So the next thing is engineering. Engineering helps you to build things. Now, how many of you have built things with Legos? Perhaps you've built a house. Maybe a car or a dinosaur, or maybe use other materials to build things like cardboard or paper. So building, when you're building things, you are an engineer. You're learning how to use the materials to build some kind of structure, or perhaps an animal or dinosaur, etc. So we're going to learn all about engineering and building things. We'll do a lot of that together as well. So I think you're going to enjoy that. And then there's art. Now, art is amazing because you can almost use art in anything you do. So for example, when you built your Legos, you chose certain colors for a certain reason, right? Or you may be learning an instrument, or you like to to use bells and so forth, but you have a different way of how your rhythm might be than somebody else. And that's art. Art is more can be a very personal thing that you create. So, for example, maybe in school you created flowers. So you made a flower, and then your friend next to you made a flower but used purple. But then the student across from you decided to use blue as the background and make an orange flower. So it's all kind of in our mind of our mind's eye per se of how you create and make things. So art can be very, very focused towards what you're interested in and what you like to do. It's okay that yours doesn't look like your friend next to you, because it's your own style. So art can be pretty cool, and it can be used in so many different areas in science and technology, engineering, and even in math. Yes, see this math, this M is used with art to represent math. And you use math every day. Yeah, you might think, do I really? But the idea is, yes, you do. Why? When your mom gives your brother or your sister 3 gummy bears and you only 2, I bet you're counting your math to make sure that you're getting as many as your brother or sister. So math is extraordinary part, a really great part of our day. So we're going to be learning about a lot of these things. Your teacher is going to be teaching you things. I'm going to be helping them with some extra concepts, and we'll be doing some hands-on. So I am so looking forward to being your teacher. So let me give you a little bit more information about who I am. So I love pizza, ice cream. I love my pets. I love reading, travel, technology, and I love my pets. I emphasize my pets because I have 2 dogs who are 4 years old, Curly and Piper, and I have 5 kittens that we are bottle feeding, and they're a lot of fun. So they're new, the little kittens are new, so I put pets twice. My family, my son, have just graduated from or promoted from Allegiance, and he loves this school. And my daughter and my son now are both in the at the high school. One's a freshman and one is a senior. So it's been a lot of fun, and it's going to be a big year for them. And my husband, he loves to build, and we're working on a building project right now, and that's why I have this picture. And every classroom has a college, and the college that is our focus for our classroom is UC Riverside, which isn't too far from here. It's about 35 minutes if you live in Chino. And it happens to be the school that I went to for college when I first got out of high school. So I'm going to be able to give you a lot more information about UCR as well. Anyways, that's it for now. I will have more videos for you in the future about some of the projects we're going to work on. I can't wait to talk with you more online, and I will see you very soon. Bye, guys.